So the British Touring Car Championship had its final weekend before its summer break this weekend just gone, and it's safe to say it was definitely a very interesting race down at Oulton Park. So it is time to go and head towards the chicane, that is the BTCC Chicane. A bit of news going into the weekend is that Ford's sort of boost got cut by pretty much around 3 brake horsepower, going off the only practice session of the season now at Oulton Park. We had Moffat fastest in the Audi, with Chilton in the Hyundai close in second place, with Chris Smiley third, Mikey Doble fourth, and Ash Sutton, the championship leader, in fifth. And for the qualifying, the sort of split qualifying that we have now, which will set the grid for the qualifying race, we had Taylor Smith on pole, with Dan Cammish alongside in second, Mikey Doble in the Audi third, as well as Josh Cook in the Toyota fourth, Dexter Patterson in the other Audi fifth. Ash Sutton round out the top 6 in his Napa Ford as well. The qualifying race was a very, very interesting one. Taylor Smith actually took the flag, but he got penalised for a restart infringement where he was weaving all the way up to the line, and I sort of think that's why he got done for that. It looked pretty unfair to me, and I didn't really get it at the time. But it would be Dan Cammish that would actually take pole position in the end there, ahead of Josh Cook and Ash Sutton, with Tom Ingram fourth. Dan Cammish would get his first career win of the year in the Napa Ford, and his first Oulton Park win on the Sunday for the race one, ahead of Josh Cook and then Tom Ingram in the Hyundai. It was pretty status quo really, apart from that. Race 2 was where it really kicked off, and at this point in time I was trying to flick between that and the craziness what was happening with the Monaco GP as well, with all the penalties and all that sort of stuff there. So if you talk about double screening, I was probably like going which way am I going to look sort of thing. That really was like that. But it would be Ash Sutton that would take his 5th win out of 11 starts for the championship races in race 2, with Tom Ingram coming up second, as well as Dan Cammish in the Ford there. So both Ingram and Cammish doing really, really well in the points day, really. Now obviously we would have the reverse grid for race 3, and we would have Chris Smiley on pole, with the Silverstone winner from last year, Sam Osborne, in second, Charles Rainford third, Dexter Patterson fourth, fifth, and Gordon Shedden in 6th. This would be the best race of the day in my opinion. It would be very, very eventful. And it would kick off with Aaron Taylor Smith and Adam Morgan crashing at turn 1. ATS just seemingly lost it in the Toyota, spun, and well, Morgan was in the wrong place at the wrong time pretty much, and he just hit his Mercedes, and that was it really. Such a shame. That caused a safety car. Another incident that happened later on in the race would be Tom Chilton and Lewis Selby, where Selby got a bit loose and just hit the side of Chilton, and that was all she wrote for them guys. But it would be another BMW victory. So yes, Tom Webb, my mate, we had a very good chat on Sunday night. So you finally got your result there. That was very good. So it was a nice little rebound after a tough start to the weekend. Ricky Collard in second. The defending champ Tom Ingram third. So it was ahead of Sutton, which is critical for what he needs. So for the standings wise, that now puts Ash Sutton on 220 points. Tom Ingram on 172, so he is 48 back. And Dan Cammish in the Napa Ford is third, so not 160. So yeah, he is 12 back from Ingram as well there. So it's like I said before, it does seem like a bit of a fight for second. If anyone can build the right momentum to fight Ash Sutton, it's definitely someone the caliber of Tom Ingram as well. Those two are just clear in terms of talent. Now that Jake Hill's left the series, those two are the real big dogs. So yeah, that's what we can do. But the next race is at Croft in 7 weeks' time. So there was a bit of a wait for proceedings, but I'm sure everyone here on the BTCC Chicane, I'm sure we've got some more content lined up. I'm not too sure what yet, but we'll have some discussions about that in the background and try and find out what you can do so you can go through the BTCC Chicane without a flat spot.